What's going on, guys? Steve V here with another video, and today I want to give you guys my first impressions on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time cabinet by Arcade1Up. I picked this up at my local Best Buy for $829.99. That's how much this bad boy is being sold here in Canada, so it's on the pricier side. The second highest tier we have here for cabinets, the first being $849. That's what T2 and Ridge Racer are being sold for. So it just came a little under that. It came in a bundle with the stool. So even if you didn't want the stool, you had to get the stool to get this cabinet. So, you know, it is what it is. I didn't mind it because I did used to have the original TMNT cabinet, and I had a stool for that. I ended up selling that to get this. So the fact that this one came with a stool, it was just nice because I was getting a complete replacement. New cabinet, new stool, but same two games. I'm going to tell you guys later on in the video why I did the switch. But the first thing I'm going to kind of go over, because this is a first impressions video, I'm going to go over the exterior of the cabinet, and I'll talk about the two games and what they kind of offer. And then, like I was saying to you guys, I'll let you guys know why I did the switch. So we'll start with the Marquee. So this Marquee is probably one of the worst Marquees I have on any of my Arcade1Up cabinets. For whatever reason, even though Arcade1Up is hitting it out of the park with almost every aspect of these Arcade1Up cabinets lately, you know, better form factors, you got the Wi-Fi, you got the molded coin doors, you have, you know, great settings, these light up deck protectors, which obviously you could take it or leave it, but at least the option's there. But these light up Marquees, for some reason, they're going backwards with them. I don't know why. Whoever's making these for them, they gotta go to somebody else. This one, like I said, is probably the worst one I've ever had. I got a little chip in the sticker there, so you see a little light there right at the top. The actual sticker almost looks like it's like some type of thin paper. I've never had any Marquee look this cheap. I mean, even though the way these are lit up on all the Marquees are very similar, you know, you get that light blasting right in the middle. So when you kind of back away from the cabinet, all you see is the light right in the center, which washes out the image, almost makes the image impossible to see. All the cabinets that they've been making lately have that problem. But then, like I said, with this one, on top of that is this terrible sticker that they put on here that just looks like thin paper. Where at least with the Simpsons, you know, beautiful looking sticker, you know, the Midway Legacy, beautiful sticker, Capcom Legacy, beautiful sticker, you know, but when you turn on the light, you get that glare. This one, on top of that glare, you also get this washed out paper looking image. So that's a huge negative with this cabinet. I know, you know, you could easily change it with a third-party company, but when I'm spending this kind of money for these cabinets, I expect better. So I really hope Arcade1Up hears what we're saying and starts giving us better in that department, because this is right in front of the cabinet. This is front and center. So it should look beautiful, because that's what people are going to see when they come up to the cabinet. So then the screen, not too much to report here, you know. The screen looks great, no dead pixels. You got a black bezel, and then you have the bottom of the bezel with the Turtles in Time logo and the how to play. That's a nice touch, because that's what the original cabinet had. And then the control deck, you know, it's your typical Arcade1Up buttons and joysticks. But I really like the image on the cabinet. I actually have a local bar arcade here in my town that has a Turtles in Time cabinet there that I play all the time. So to actually own this cabinet is pretty cool for me, even though some people kind of say the artwork's kind of crappy. I have a connection to this artwork, and I actually think it looks pretty decent. And one of the greatest aspects that I love about the actual artwork is the artwork that they use for the control deck, and I think they did a great job with that. They put the light up deck protector on here, which I actually usually, you know, again, take it or leave it, and most of the time I would rather leave it on these cabinets. But this one, I actually feel like it works. It looks really good. I got the green going right now. Obviously, you can see my fingerprints and some of the scratches. That's where, you know, it's a little bit of a negative too. But when you turn off the lights, it actually looks quite good. And I'm happy with it. I'm glad that they added this to this cabinet. Then you got the molded coin doors where I feel like Arcade1Up hit it out of the park. You know, it makes it look more authentic and more close to the way an actual arcade machine looks. So I love that they're adding this. I love that they took away the game logos and put this instead. I hope they make them a thing that goes on every cabinet, because right now they're kind of going back and forth between these molded coin doors, but then they're also doing some decals on some of their cabinets, like the Class of 81 and Big Blue. I just hope they start doing molded coin doors for all of them, because that is what looks the best, and that's what makes it look the most authentic to the way a real machine looks. Then you got your riser here, which has the Turtles in Time little puppet looking turtles on it. Again, I know people aren't a fan. Well, there are people that are a fan of this art, but then there are more people that are kind of like, I'm not a big fan of the Turtles in Time art. And I get it, because these puppet looking turtles do look a little strange. But if you do have nostalgia for it, which I do, and then have, the recent connection of seeing this cabinet at my barcade, I don't mind it. I think, it's cool. It is what it is. It's like I said, it's a mixture between a puppet looking turtle and also the turtles from the movies. If I kind of try to think more of the turtles in the movies, I actually kind of like it. If I dwell more on the fact of a puppet, then, kind of turns me off. I don't know. It's that weird thing of like how you decide to look at it in your mind. Then you got the stool here. The stool, it's quite nice. It's got the two turtles there, Raphael and Leonardo, and then the Turtles in Time logo there. The side art is beautiful, again with the logos at the top. You get that beautiful form factor as you go down. The turtles, some images of some of the places they go in time. To me, it's actually beautiful. I really like the side art. You get that little twirly thing there to kind of show that they're going back in time. So yeah, beautiful artwork, beautiful form factor. So that's the exterior. Oh, I forgot to show the side of the riser. So the side of the riser, you get the manhole cover, and then you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo with black all around. That looks solid. I really like that. And then there's more of the bottom of the image, because I couldn't really show it from the angle I was at. So yeah, beautiful side art on the side of the cabinet and the riser. And then you do have the same two games, which is, I get it. It would have been nice if they could add more, but I guess for licensing purposes, they could only add the same two. So you get Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, and then you get Turtles in Time. Both games are really great and fun to play online. The original Turtles game, some of the options you can pick, you could add up to 5 lives. You can do scan lines. You can, obviously choose the difficulty levels, the music demo. And then with Turtles in Time, same thing. The only difference is instead of 5 lives, you can go up to 7. So, yeah, some great options. The scan lines, again, I know a lot of people love those. So, yeah, you can do that too. So, all in all, very solid cabinet. Very fun to play. This is one of those cabinets where, if I'm ever hosting any parties at my house, people love these 4-player cabinets. And I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be the same with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time cabinet as it was with the original. But the only difference is now, because of the Wi-Fi, I feel like there's more replayability, because now I can play with different people. Once they get that voice chat going, that's going to make it even more fun, because you could actually talk to who you're playing with. But they haven't got to that point yet. The sound is not the greatest. When I turned on the cabinet, the actual sound of the speaker was off. It was it just sounded like muzzled almost, which seems to be the case with a lot of these newer cabinets. Simpsons was the same. I know Big Blue had that problem. But then there was an update right off the bat. When I did the update, it seemed to fix it a little bit. It's not perfect, but it fixed it a little bit. So yeah, hopefully there can be another update to maybe improve that, because it doesn't seem like it is the actual speakers. It actually seems like it's something with the game. So the PCB, something with that. So hopefully they can fix that up. So yeah, that's my take on this cabinet. A really great cabinet, very fun to play. Both solid games, and I'm glad that I updated. And the reason I updated is because when I bought the Simpsons cabinet, I I guess I had an idea of what I thought the online play was going to be like, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. And I did. I had a great time playing it. And knowing that this was at my local Best Buy in stock, um, after playing The Simpsons, it intrigued me to maybe do the same with my Turtles, but then also the form factor being closer to the way the original cap looked, the molded coin doors, just the aesthetic being better. Just and again, I know the artwork is kind of like it's take it or leave it for some people, but I didn't mind it. It obviously would have been better if it did look like the original Turtles game, like they used for the original Arcade1Up cabinet that they did. But they didn't. They did Turtles in Time, and I'm okay with that too. So yeah, all in all, very solid cabinet. And after playing The Simpsons, enjoying that online experience, and the form factor, the molded coin doors, all those things I just mentioned, that was enough for me to basically say, you know what, I'm going to put my old cabinet for sale, and then I'll take that money, kind of do the recycling thing, and get the new cabinet. So that's what I did. So that's why I ended up switching it up, and I'm glad I did, because I'm really enjoying this cabinet. I look forward to playing more online. I did play online yesterday on both games, but I didn't really have a full experience of playing with other people because I played too late. I played a little after midnight, and there wasn't as many people on. So I look forward to trying it again, but actually playing with maybe a full group. But all in all, great experience. And I do recommend this cabinet if you're a Turtles fan, and if you're a fan of just cabinets looking more authentic to the way an actual arcade machine looks, because they are nailing it out of the park with the new form factors and the molded coin doors. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.